Hello and welcome to this episode of Market Kya Lagta Hai. This is going to be a weekend episode. Today is 22nd of October. I'm recording this video and we are here to analyze how Nifty as well as Bank Nifty has performed over the last entire week. What are our expectations in this particular analysis and how do we expect indices to behave in the coming week is what we are going to analyze here in a short 7 to 8 minutes video. And before we get into the analysis mode, let us quickly go on to the WhatsApp message for Friday. So on a Friday, so this is my Friday's message. On Friday, I have mentioned that Nifty range may be 19,500 to 19,800 and Bank Nifty range may be 43,500 to 45,000. Nifty still in a range of 19,500 to 19,850. Now, please understand this range, this 350 point range for Nifty. So, Nifty is in this range for about a month now. Since 21st of September, Nifty has dropped down below 19,850 level. And since then, for the entire 1 month, since 20th of September to today, let's say 20th of October on Friday. So, still we are in this particular range and market Nifty is in a way consolidating in this particular range. It is showing occasional volatility, but in short for the entire 1 month market is obliging between this particular range. Whereas if you take a look at Bank Nifty is a weaker of the two indices. So 43,900 is the important support level which is broken now, and because this level is broken we can consider 43,900 as a support, and with that support the target can be 43,117. Having said this, at any point in time, even if we get a 15-minute or a hourly close above 43,900, then the negative or the bearish bias does not it will not be valid, it will be null and void, and then we should look for an opportunity to buy. Why I keep on saying this, or why I do not have a lot of expectation from this bearish trend, there will be a possibility that the bearish targets will get completed, but we have to keep our mind open. Why? Because let's say the follow-up message what we have here is October 2018 was one such period when both indices were not in sync. Nifty was weaker and Bank Nifty was a leading index at that point in time. In 2023, it is opposite, as Nifty is stronger and outperforming index. It is above semi-annual pivot and Bank Nifty is a weaker of the two and it is below semi-annual pivot. For a trending move, we need both indices in the sync. So observe more and trade less. So what are the possibilities? What do we expect? Either Bank Nifty should start trading above 43,900. That is one of the possibility because Nifty is stronger. So Bank Nifty aligning with Nifty is one of the possibility, or Nifty should break below 19,500 level, which is where it is hanging around for such a longer period of time. So why I keep on mentioning observe more and trade less? The follow-up message to the morning message I am sharing here. What if this sideways phase between 19,500 and 19,850 for Nifty goes on for a longer period? How a trader can make most of this particular move? So one needs to be choosy about the trades, and we are considering to enter on the basis of a better risk to reward, right? So higher reward trades is something that we are looking for. So let's come back to chart now, and this structure sounds very aggressive bullish, whereas the Bank Nifty structure sounds bearish in short term current scenario. Now all I am expecting, if we get a break below 19,500 level, so that can be one of the opportunity wherein we might again revisit the semi-annual pivot and may travel below, then the target of this can work for us, and 19,200 odd level that can be seen in Nifty. That seems like a possibility because in recent times, even though we are saying that Nifty is exhibiting a very stronger kind of a dynamics, still the overall market trend is kind of exhaustive for a shorter period of time and it can give us some kind of a bearish move. Now at this point, there is no way how we can create a positional trade, because whatever action is happening, as I mentioned in the previous video as well, most of the action is happening during the gaps. So at the opening, whether it is a bullish gap or a bearish gap up or gap down is happening, majority of the action is happening during the gaps, and the momentum which is following that particular opening price is somehow very volatile kind of a situation. So haphazard moves are happening in both the indices. So trader need to keep little cool, little low. I had mentioned in my Wednesday's video that I am keeping very small positions or nil positions on some of the days. So typically on Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, all these 3 days I have avoided trades in indices. All I could find was one of the trade in Kotak Bank on Friday. That was the only trade that I took in last 2 to 3 days. Now coming to Nifty chart, if you take a look at the Nifty chart right now, Nifty is taking support at this 19,500, which is a very stronger support, and with this strong support Nifty is looks like Nifty is not willing to give up this level, but it may happen that during opening it might break this range and go maybe below these levels. So now I am going to change these levels to 19,800 to, let us change it to, so it should be 19,200 and this should be 19,600. So this is what the range looks like to me. If at all we break above this level 19,682, then that can be a good level wherein we can look for a buying opportunity. So bullish trades above this level, right? So we will look for bullish trades above this. Okay, so this is how we'll look for a bullish trades. I'll remove these targets because these targets are completed now. This 19,800 level is proving as a very important hurdle or a resistance in current Nifty's progress. Unless and until this level is taken out, I will not create any kind of a bullish trade. For now, it will be short on the bounce kind of a scenario for me. If we quickly go to Bank Nifty chart. So on a Bank Nifty chart, we are already trading at 43,740 level, and what seems like on a daily chart, if we take a look, let me remove these levels. Yes. So for a bullishness, it should be above this level, and to calculate the target, the simplest way to calculate Fibonacci target can be, so 43,113, the target that I have mentioned, can be this. Okay, so this can be one of the target that we are seeking. Guys, having said this, it is typical and it is very important for us to understand that this target might get completed or not, but we have to keep an eye on both the indices in tandem, in simultaneous scenario. So whenever it happens so that it appears that the market is in a way going or showing a very pessimistic kind of approach, that is when there will be some opening, some price movement, and from there we should see some kind of a quick bounce in market. But let us wait and watch, observe, and why we need to observe more is that from these levels, whatever bearish targets that we are going to get, we are going to trade intraday only. So intraday, if you are trading, you can trade for both bullish as well as bearish setup which are available as per your time frame and make most of this scenario. Typically, if we get a small stop loss buying opportunity, it may be possible that we may see this target of 19,300, 200 or maybe below that, and after that there can be some bounce. But then whenever this bounce comes, that will give us a very bigger kind of a trade, very bigger kind of a move that is possible, and we need to be ready, be prepared for that kind of a move. So any short trade that I am going to create will be for intraday and intraday only for now, and I'll be keeping my watch for any kind of a reversal in market, and that reversal I'll be willing to trade. Whenever we talk about this analysis part, or whenever we look at the market showing sudden gaps, then traders become uncomfortable and they are not willing to voice their concern, opinion about the ongoing trade. You can definitely take a pause, you can definitely pause, stop, observe, and then you can think about getting into a trade based on the better risk to reward ratio only. So be picky, be choosy about your trades. You don't need to trade every day, and whenever you are comfortable, then and only then you enter the trade and then stick to your positions. As long as you don't have a confirmation for a positional trade, you can keep on trading intraday trades. Everything is possible and everything is under your control. So you are the one who's going to take the decision. So take your time, spend some time on analysis. If at all you feel that there is no viable trade available, skip it. Just let that day go. Spend some time, do some other things, and whenever you get a better opportunity, be prepared to strike at the right time when the iron is hot, and then just go with the flow. That's it from me for this particular week, guys. Thank you so much.